Hello everyone, and today, I want to show you the continuation of the review of the Rosa Linux Fresh R3 operating system. And this review will be dedicated to such beginners who switch from Windows or want to switch from Windows, but are afraid and do not understand what it is. I will show you that there is really nothing complicated here. A regular desktop, a panel at the bottom. Here is the basket. I cleaned it up. Tree. System settings. The system is more flexible than Windows. You can set up anything you want. There is a Steam. It works fine, and a lot of games have already been released for Linux. The fact that there are no games, and the system is not capable of anything, is all a lie. The Linux operating system is full of everything, and software, games for entertainment software is becoming more and more. Do not listen to anyone here who says Linux is shit. Let him throw away his Android phone, because Android runs on the Linux kernel. Thanks to the Linux kernel, modern smartphones are so cheap. It is possible there. If we are already talking about the price, yes, you can pay. Try to buy for 1,900, for 1,800 Russian rubles, for yourself, some smartphone on Windows or Apple. But you won't find it on Android, and it will be normal. Let there be little RAM or anything else. You will start telling me that the Linux kernel is also bourgeois. It's all bullshit. The Linux kernel is written by the whole world, and the fact that a young programmer Elinu Torvalds started writing it does not mean that. What is it there, the Windows system there, or the European one? Everyone writes it, this system. It is very safe, much safer than Windows. And here is a Russian operating system on the Linux kernel. Here, Rosa Linux appeared after our domestic company acquired Mandriva Linux. There was such a very long time ago, a popular Linux distribution. So that's it. The do is already visually, well, practically nothing like a Mandriva. Of course, there is still a Mandriva under the hood, but they have changed a lot of things. I will not repeat here, to talk about all sorts of Ponta. Well, here we have stakes like poppies. I have already told you in previous reviews, you can easily view it in a different way, since it shows what kind of file we have. Here, I want, for example, to watch a movie. Am I looking for the right movie through tech? Apparently that one. So, I want to move to the downloads folder, right? I'm looking for a song. I press the space bar, yes, this is the right song for me. So, accidentally started the archiver. There is everything here. There are a lot of analogs for Linux, but in addition to analogs, there are all kinds of heap software. Look, Tim Weaver, Steam, VirtualBoxing, Firefox, Viber. Please, it works fine. It works fine. Here is such a menu. I will not repeat what a time file is. And here is all the possible amount of any software that can be installed through a package manager, messengers. If for fans there, I'm sorry, console nerds, run the terminal, burn disks, shotboxing, Firefox, game pressing, smash disks, then an audio player. There is a good native video player based on the embedder and sampler, if I'm not mistaken. So, our Clementine is launched. Launched, and the file is corrupted how? Well, let's say the files have already been deleted, and I'm trying to reproduce them. Well, let's open the file here. So desktop running touch. Please listen to the music. As for the video player, so, the application. There is a do media player here, like this. Well, let's play the classic already movie Breakfast Club. Please, everything is playing normally. Although I am a supporter of Voleu, there is an office here, or an office. It is also installed on other Linux distributions. I just wanted to draw your attention to the Russian distributive, by the way. The fact that there is an opinion that ours can't do anything, and many spoiled impressions are spoiled after Alt Linux, which are more school-oriented. They are on the workstation. They are even too lazy, I don't know, to make a normal design theme there, because, as they say, they are met by clothes. Escorted by the mind, right? Here everything is licked, everything is clear, everything is done, as they say, for the soul. The developers are not bad guys. You can talk to them on the forum. So, let's go to their website. Rosa Fresh. This is a free Linux distribution. They have commercial products. Surely they will take money only for support. You don't need these commercial server products. You know, the developers still need to eat something, but the version of the deck is fresh. There is a marathon, it seems. It is a long-term support that is more stable. You can choose fresh. You can choose a marathon. Here, there is a forum where you can talk to developers. Despite the fact that this distribution is already well used, even in the European Union. Okay, stop. Yes, there is also a contactee group here, but not numerous. So far 226 people. No one has promoted this distribution, although a lot is already known about it, but there is no such strong pre. Here you can talk to the developers, and here it is the developers who are responsible. Ask them to assemble some program from the controversial code or offer them some idea. Let's say I attack Linux again, you won't be able to do that there, because it's almost impossible to reach the developers. Here, there is also a wiki where you can read what it is. Wiki Rosa Linux, where you can read what kind of system it is. Here, there is a package manager, but this is a slightly older version. There is already a newer one. More precisely, a new one is being developed. It exists, but it is being developed. That is, if we want to install some program, we don't need to write. Let's say, you don't need to write in the browser to download for free without registration. For example, there's some browser. There's an Opera. This is not necessary here. You just find it, go to the right section, and programs appear in front of you. If you don't know what this program is, what kind of program, you just Google, find out. For example, look at the archivers right. A bunch of all kinds of software. Here, for example, the graphics. All sorts of editors, 3D editors, video, player, video editors, sound. There are native toys. I repeat once again, there is Steam. You can buy Counter-Strikes, low 4D there, and here, I am playing Robocraft, The Forge, Dota 2. Please, that's it, it works. Here. Are you paying $12 for D2? Please play. This is available for the Linux platform. Please, there's a penguin drawn there. It's available. Yes, there are games. Don't listen to anyone. Send 3 letters to Microsoft. That's it. Time has passed. Your brains are being fooled. It's just a habit. We need to stop paying money to these bastards who are killing children all over the world and who are doing this in general. Stop paying them money. You may have noticed that many places already have Windows installed in computer stores. Fridos is installed. And evil smelly merchants give you Windows, allegedly saying that there is no operating system there. In fact, there, by the way, is Fritos, and you can download Linux for free and put it to play all your same games. You will save a lot of money, and for this money, you will buy a lot of games in Siberia. You will play. Why do you need to pay for Windows? Well, okay, there was still a 7th, where it didn't go. But the 8 is a full G. Full G. You can see for yourself that everything works. There is a lot of software. Skype is there, Viber is there, and everything you need. There are drivers. Some of the drivers are already installed in the system. Even in the distribution driver video, for example, there have already been. He will download part of it online. As for Photoshop, that is GIMP, or you can dig around with Vine, and with the emulator, and still run Photoshop. Microsoft Office Viaduct Vine is launched without any problems, 2003-2007. I haven't tried with the 10th. I don't need it. Here, I think I'll leave it at that. I made this video for anti-Maiden groups because there are a lot of patriots there who sit on Windows and shout that they love Russia very much, hate the USA. Not in terms of the residents of the United States, and it's not the authorities and Microsoft that impose some sanctions. Together with the Apple, but at the same time, they sit on the 7, on the 8, and shout that they are ardent patriots, and that they don't pay money, allegedly. But you know, guys, you're going to tell me here that it's safe to sit on Windows and you store some information there. They can stupidly steal this information from you. It's not the first time you've gone online, where they've already been caught stealing data from users. That is, if desired, they can stupidly monitor your computer, all your personal data, everything that you store on your hard disk, and that's it. I think I'll finish with this. Thank you for your attention.